All right, we are live for the weigh-in this afternoon. This is the second round of the Daiwa BREAM series. This is the Sunline round here at Lake Macquarie. Everyone here watching the weigh-in, you're going to have fish weighed in for the next hour or so this afternoon. Anyone watching on the live stream, we're on Wanji Point, cool little part of Lake Macquarie. Great little place. We're going to have 50 boats lined up on the bank down here, and hopefully plenty of bream weighed in. It was a little bit tougher today than yesterday weather-wise, I think. It was a very calm day in the middle of it. The wind's picked up a bit now, but generally the calmer it is, the more difficult it is. We have one of our big sponsors of this event, apart from Sunline, the naming round, and Daiwa, the series naming sponsor, is Mercury. We had 33 Mercuries out there today out of the 56 boats, 5,980 horsepower in total. And yesterday, all of the anglers added together caught 154.495 kilograms. So their anglers are catching their biggest 5 bream each day. We weigh them, we let them go, and we come back and catch them next year. So currently leading this event on the boater side, Jamie McEwen had about 3.64, and in the non-boater side, Peter Clark, 3.155 kilos. So they're going to be trying to hold on to their leads and take home the cash and prizes. All of these dudes are going to be trying to knock them off. And Grant Kime from down on the south coast, you are the first man in the tubs this afternoon. What does Kimey need to take the lead, Dan? 1.81 kilos. Yes. You might be taking the lead, mate. You never know. Oh, yeah. He's got how many fish? 5? 5. 5 for 2.045, mate. You are leading this event. You reckon it's going to last?
Woo! No.
I agree. Good on you, Grant Kime. All right. Having a mental blank. Matt Vaccaro. Yep. How many fish there?
2.
2 fish for Matt today.
3 missing.
That's right. Look at that. 1.01 kilos on the dot, mate. You're a local here. You got no excuses. At least us out of towners.
That is embarrassing.
2 fish for Matt there. Rightio. Now leave them in the tub there, mate, and just come and have a chat to me. Someone hold the top of his bag so the fish don't swim out. And no upgrade in there, Mr. Wardini. First event as a boater. Yep. This is Anthony Hazarati. First event as a boater. You weighed 5 fish yesterday. Stoked. Today, how many you got?
Got 5 again as well today.
Awesome, mate. And you reckon you got a decent bag. How much does Anthony need to take the lead? 900 grams you need, mate. Go grab your fish. We're going to stuff them on the scales. See how we go, mate. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Decent bag. I think it's over 2.5 kegs. There you go. 2.585 kilos. You are now leading your first event. You're fishing as a boater, mate. Let's see how you go. Well done. Just goes to show if you step up to being a boater, cash can be yours. Christian Wardini. There we go, mate. You got a. What do you got there? 1, 2, 3 fish there. I don't need to put them on the ruler, mate. A bit tougher today than yesterday.
Yeah, that wind really struggled today. No wind, so what can we do? That's fishing, but
that's right. You got to wait till it blows. So 3 fish for 1.31 kilos. Never know, might keep you up there, get you some points, get you into that grand final later in the year at Port Stephens. All right, Daniel Bonacorso, you caught your 5 fish yesterday, mate. You got another 5 here today. Just give us a rundown on what lures you use to catch these.
Just a mixture of Z-Man grubs and gulp shrimp. Just jump fishing all day, different types of structure, flats.
All right, mate, 5 fish, 2.19 kilos, mate, 10 out of 10, well done. We'll see you at the Open, eh? Charlie Sakeo we have next. Charlie caught 5 little fellas yesterday and you backed it up with another 5 today?
Yeah, look, it was a huge struggle all day today, and look, probably only really got the bag, probably at 11:30, 12 o'clock in that, and then, yeah, really lucky to get an upgrade, which would have gone right down to the wire for you as well. So, no, just glad to sort of be back and catch a few fish in that as well. So, yeah.
He's good 26, mate, the littlest one.
Yep.
Mate, there is one nice one in there. I don't think it's going to knock off the big bream at the moment, which is 1.16, but you can weigh it if you like. But your bag today goes 2.545 kilos, which will keep you up there. Do you want to weigh the big one for big bream?
Might as well.
Go and put them back in the tub and take this one with you. That's our big bream bag. And while we're there, we can hand out these other bags now that we guys have started. All right, Charlie, what's the big bream mark? 1.16? 1.16. That ain't 1.16.
Oh.
How about 700? Looks bigger than the other ones. And I'll give you your receipt there too, Charlie, and you give me that big bream bag. All right. Mitch Madison. Struggle Street today. He's got 1, 2 there. Don't need to put them on the stick. They're the right sort. They come in at 805 grams, mate. Hey, get you going the right direction. Take yourself for a seat. Mitch Madison, 2 fish. Oh, just give my big bream bag a bit of a wet. Alrighty, Petey Cook. Oh, you had a big bag yesterday, mate, sitting in 3rd place this morning. I'll tell you what, mate, it's going to keep you up there. What do you reckon you got here?
Probably 2.5, maybe.
Maybe 2.5, he says.
I had 1 dimey, so...
That's no good. So 5 fish for Pete Cook. How much does he need for the lead? He's got 2.34, so you are leading this at the moment, mate. Wait up, take them with you. Good on you. Peter Cook ran us a camera yesterday. You can see his highlights embedded on the video part of abt.org.au for this event. Mick Colatouris, leave those fish in there too, mate. Just come up and have a chat. Mick Colatouris, what does he need to take the lead? Because Mick was right up there yesterday, mate. We scared you a bit. We didn't have your results on for a few minutes in the evening, but we got them all sorted. And where were you sitting coming into this morning?
I was in 4th place this morning with 3.16, and yeah, extremely tough day today. Ridiculously tough day today, but I got 5, so I'm very happy.
Awesome, mate. Bring them in and I'll find out what you need. 2.67 you need to go, mate. 2.67. Ooh, I tell you what, if they were all like that big one there, you'd be sweet. Yeah. I'm just going to make sure there's no junior ones hanging underneath. Nah, they're all good. Needs 2.67 to take the lead. Feel a bit short, 2.395, mate, but that may end up being a good paycheck for you, mate. Might help fund your Open.
Yeah, 100%. That's it. Thank you.
Good on you, Michael Colatouris. Didn't want to weigh that big one for big fish. It's not 1.16, you reckon?
Probably not.
Nah, it's all right. Yep. All right, Jamie Johnson. Oh, wait a sec, Jamie. Hold on. Throw him in there. 1.16 big bream is. Let's get him in there. 116. 900 or 895. There you go.
Yeah, that's all right.
Here you go, buddy. Take this as well. You get an extra ticket for that now. There's your souvenirs. All right. Jamie Johnson, you can come up now, mate. You didn't weigh a limit yesterday, but it looks like you've rectified that today.
I have. I went surface fishing this morning after not the best day yesterday, so I thought I'd have a bit of fun and caught about 10 lugals and
awesome.
Probably 10 undersize. So
there you go. Should have done that yesterday, eh? Jamie Johnson, 5 fish there for just under 2.5 kilos, 2.48. Was that what you expected?
Yeah.
About 2.5?
Yep.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Good to come to your part of the world. This is a great looking lake. All right, scorers are good. Louis Wardini's next. Look, he's got fans down there in the crowd.
Oh, definitely.
Mate, that's a great fish, but he needs 4 mates.
I know. 4 missing.
1 fish for Louis Wardini, and it comes in at 795 grams. That's 4 kilo bag if you had 5 of them, mate. Thanks for that, Louis. All right, next, Pete Brukel. Sorry about bumping your fish yesterday, Pete, but it looks like it motivated you to do better today. What went on?
Oh, well, we did quite well. I dropped some donkeys, though. I'm a bit still upset about that.
All right, you got 5 here, Pete Brukel?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, they all look good today, mate. ABT anglers do learn pretty well, so 5 fish there for 2.175 kilos, mate.
Thank you.
Take them with you. Let's see you catching 5s next time we see you. Rocket Rodney Sullivan is next up. The young fella had bragging rights yesterday, mate, and looks like he's still going to have bragging rights today.
No, he's not.
No.
You got a donut.
You already know. You're spoiling it for us. 1 fish for Rocket. Rocket Rodney O'Sullivan. Was there truth that we heard that Zach was on the party bus last night?
He was on the party bus, yeah.
And he paid for it today?
No, I don't think so. He was home pretty early, really.
Really? Okay. 5 o'clock in the morning's early, isn't it? Yeah. That's it. All right, Luke Rogan from Queensland came and fished this joint yesterday. You've done it in kayaks before, mate. You caught yourself 5 yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, I got 5 today too. Just no big ones.
No big ones, that's all right. I think 5 on a tough day like today is all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couple just above the line there, but I don't need to measure any of those fellas. How about 2 kilos on the dot? There you go, mate. That's a Queensland bag. All right, Richard Wooten has taken the step to being a boater, mate, and that looks like a better bag than yesterday.
Much better, thank you. 4.
4 fish. 1, 2, 3, 4. Marula's getting lonely there. This one comes, see this one, let's have a look. Sees 24 and a bit to the 4.
It's a Queensland ruler.
I'll have to leave him out.
All right.
So 3 for Richard. 1, 2, 3 for 1.4 kilos. I'll give you that, mate. I'll trade you for a microphone. Good on you, Richard. 25 centimetres to the fork of the tail. It is a higher standard than we have for the actual legal size. Sam Peck. You had a few fish yesterday, mate, and followed it up with 1 today, mate. What did you catch that guy on?
Z-Man, I think.
Z-Man grub. All right, 1 for Sam. Let's put you out of your misery. 420 grams. It's all right, mate. It's better than a donut, and there you go. Awesome. Scores are good. All right, who we got next? Wally or Pete? I reckon you should have an arm wrestle to see who comes up next. You know your gloves are on backwards, Wally. Peter Nord, all the way from Victoria, mate. You caught 5 yesterday, and no, I don't know if you got
4 yesterday, 3 today.
A couple of nice fish in there again, mate.
I've had a great weekend. I've learned a bit of stuff with me non-boater too, so it was really good.
Awesome, mate. You catch those shallow or deep?
Off boat hulls, most of them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well done, Peter Nord. 3 fish. That's a good bag of 3 fish. 1.865 kilos, mate.
Thank you.
Good on you, and let's see you at the next one. All right, Wally. I wasn't even taking the piss, mate. Those gloves are on backwards.
I know they are.
That's for grip, the bit you got on the back there.
Yeah, but I don't want the grip.
Don't want the grip. You want it to slip. Got it. All right, Wally Fay has 1, 2, 3 fish. I don't have to put any of them on the stick. They're not giants, but they're not undersized. How about 1.235 kilos, mate? We'll see you at the next one.
No worries, next week.
Next week. See you at the Open. All right. It is Christian Curtis. Chris Curtis. All right. Chris Curtis, you weighed a decent bag yesterday, did you?
I had 4 yesterday, yeah. So
how many today?
5 today.
What does he need to take the lead in the non-boater side? I reckon you got that pretty easy. 1.38 to take the lead in the non-boater side. How about 2.48, mate? Well done. I'm just going to get the... is the sticker going to stick out? There it is. Grab that there. No, doesn't say 2.48. But we got 2.48 recorded down there. All good, mate. All right, Bernie. I didn't see you yesterday, Bernie. What was that?
Nah, yesterday was terrible.
Bernie Kong has 3 today.
One is jazz on.
Mate, better hold this while I give him a measure. Sure. No worries, he's just on. Bernie Kong, 3 fish. 3 fish for 870, mate. They are definitely not giants. All good, mate. All right, Byron Hill. Byron made a great video on how to step up and be a non-boater, and now you're sort of practicing what you're preaching. You're stepping up to be a boater, mate, and brought me 2 yesterday. How many today?
2 again, yeah. Not
That's,
great.
you know, bass tournaments have a limit of 2 sometimes.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, 2 fish for Byron. Hey, he's out of state. He's up here in New South Wales. Although, didn't you used to live up here?
Well, yeah.
1.21 kilos.
Thanks, Steve.
There you go. There's your weigh-in ticket.
So?
Awesome. All right, this is. No, you're going to tell me. Aaron Davis, and you said you were going to bring me 5 today, mate.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
You had 1 yesterday, and you got 2 today.
Yeah, if it was a flathead comp, I would have done all right.
Would have smashed them. How big was your biggest one? Show us with your hands.
Oh, probably, yeah.
There you go.
Not many, but lots of numbers.
Lots of numbers. All right, 2 fish for Aaron. They go 910 grams for those 2 fish. You outfished me today, mate. My 2 were less than that, so there you go. Well done. That's good stuff. All right, the boats are coming through thick and fast now. They finished in 4 different flights. One group finished at 2 o'clock. The next group finished at 2:15, then 2:30, then 2:45. We'll get Liam Carruthers up to redeem himself from yesterday, mate. You had a bit of a faltered a little bit yesterday.
I haven't redeemed myself at all, mate. Still got 4 again. Can't get that 5th.
1, 2, 3, 4. One's a good fish.
Yeah.
The big bream, the big one.
Be a small consolidation.
So we got 4 fish there for 1.98 kilos. I'm just going to get you to grab that big one out, throw it in this, grab this bag for the big brim bag, grab those fish, go over in the water over there and sort them out, and bring me back that big unit. Nicole might take a photo of that as you yank it out of the bag. The big brim at the moment, the YOLO Tech big brim, 1.16. We're expecting a 1.5 kegger out of Lake Macquarie. Hasn't provided it for us yet. Photo bomb. Yeah, if you get close enough to that, Blake, you can pass that off as your own. Why not? Put him in the bag. Let's weigh him. All right, mate. Let's get him in there. What do you reckon, about 900 kilo? 870. There you go. Summertime fish, mate. They're all a bit skinny, them summertime fish. All right, Blake O'Grady is... And I'll grab that big brim bag back too, mate. Blake O'Grady is a man we didn't see up here yesterday. You've had a bit of a horror session here at Lake Macquarie, but you've redeemed yourself a little bit today. 3 fish.
Yeah, it was a horror start yesterday. I must have washed all my mojo out of the boat when I stacked it. So that's what I have to deal with.
And what did you catch these fellas on today?
We bladed in deep. Non-boater got all these 5, so which is good for him. And then we went on edges and cranked. So
awesome, mate. Let's make sure they're all the right size. 1, 2, 3. Don't need to put any of those dudes on the stick. 1.065 for those 3 fish, mate. And you got your gloves on the right way too. That's well done. Wally had them wrong. Well, there's no such thing as wrong, is there? Okay. Dan Reynolds. All right, Dan. I think did you have 1 yesterday?
Yeah, this one's an upgrade, but
this is a much better fish. 1 fish for Dan Reynolds. 825 grams, mate. 5 of those, well over 4 kilos. You just needed to catch more of them.
Trying.
Good on you, Dan. Thanks for fishing with us this weekend. Mitch Cone getting himself all rusty this weekend, mate. And you thought yesterday was hard. Today was a bit harder, wasn't it?
Today was brutal. Yeah, did not have fun at all, really.
In these places where there's no tides, they're sort of like a lake. When you get the wind, it stirs them up, and we didn't have much wind today, did we?
No, that last hour was sort of fun, but yeah, until then she was tough going.
She was rugged. Mitch Cone, 1 fish there. 275. It's not a giant. No, it's definitely not. I don't need to put him on the stick. Wait a sec. There should be a sticker pop out of this at some stage. It's all right, mate. You don't need your 275 gram ticket. Probably not going to be putting that all over Facebook. All right. Ryland Sainsbury. How'd you go, mate? You got...
Average. Got 2.
2?
Yeah, got 2.
No worries, mate. Fishing boat hulls, 2 fish. They're not giants either, are they? 765 grams for your 2 there. There you go. Good to see you up here, mate. Bit of salt on the skin does your world of good. Now, no, you got to remind me.
Troy.
Troy Parsons. That's it. You just had to get me started.
Four today, mate.
1, 2, 3, 4. One decent one in there. And what were they, in the shallows or the deep?
Yeah, shallows, mate. No, I fished shallows all day. It was pretty hard in that glassed out conditions, but yeah.
Awesome, mate. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. One decent one, a couple of bag fillers. How about 1.895 kilos for 4, mate? I reckon that'll put you upwards on the leaderboard today.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you. All right, Grant, Oliver, thanks for running us a camera, mate. Oh, you're a bit of a headless horseman catching the fish there, though, weren't you, on the highlights?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Mate, she's all right.
How many you got today?
Yeah, I got 5 today. Yeah.
Awesome, mate. The 1, 2, that feels like a decent bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got to go about 2.5 kilos, that bag, I reckon. You'd have to be happy with that. Yep. How about 2.655 kilos, buddy? You're going to go upwards, I reckon, today, because it was a tough day today. Wayne Robinson, representative of Sunline, the naming sponsor of this event. Open it up. Mate, that is better than yesterday, isn't it?
A lot better. Better fish, and I've got twice as many.
Twice as many. Well, you can't ask for more than that, mate. 2 fish for Wayne Robinson. Probably needs a fair bit to take the lead. But how about 2 fish for 1.51 kilos, mate? They're good average size fish. You just needed more of them.
Yeah, just need another 3, but I just couldn't find them.
What's your favourite Sunline product?
With the line, I like the new Sigline ADV. It's got that deep core resin in it. Yep. And that line is so much slicker now. It comes off so much easier. Like, your casting distance is improved. Yep. And plus the abrasion resistance on that is unbelievable.
What about the leaders?
Leaders, I use V Plus a lot. It's like the old V Hard, but it's more subtle. I normally use that as my go-to leader. Yep. But apart from that, most genuine one would be SC Rock or the BREAM Special.
I know a lot of guys use it. Thanks very much for fishing with us this weekend, Wayne. And let's throw them in there. Alrighty, this is Mick. Hiding up behind your buff there again, mate. Again,
Yeah.
1, 2. You got Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and the little bear there. I don't have to put them on the stick. Just want 5 of the Mama Bears, don't you? Yeah. 3 for 1.36 kilos for you there, mate. Yeah. Get you to go let those fellas go. Well done. Thanks for fishing with us. No, that is Mick Corbett. That was Mick Corbett. Gary Brown, you brought me one yesterday, mate. You brought me another one today.
2 yesterday.
Oh, 2. You've gone down.
Yeah, gone down 1, yeah.
Not a bad fish. Just need some company in there. 410 grams for that one fish for you, mate. Go and let him go, and we'll see you next time in here, Sydney, eh? Yep. Don't let him fall out. All right, we've got a little bit of a gap at the bump tubs at the moment. We're just waiting for the next flights to come in. Tani Consul, I don't know if we didn't see you at the bump tub yesterday, did we, Tani? Bring us some fish up here, giving them a bit of a drink. And that is not a small fish in there. There's, how many you got?
4.
4?
Top water all day.
Really?
Had a ball.
That is ballsy. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 fish. Let's get him on there. 2.19 kilos. Now you're going to be sitting there in your head thinking, if I just got that yesterday, I would have smashed him. So well done, mate. All 4 on top water. Scorers are good. Kurt Thompson. Yes, finally getting it right. How many fish you got for me there, mate?
One very poxy one today.
Jeez, should I put him on the stick? I reckon he's all right. He looks all right.
I've checked him 3 times.
You got checked him 3 times already? Well, he's 315 grams and I weighed a 260 grammer before, so I reckon you're right there. Good stuff. All right. Mark King. I knew it was King. I knew you were the King. I didn't know what version of M. Mark King. And you were sitting up there yesterday with 5, mate, but not as many today.
Only 3. Only 3, Steve.
It was tougher, wasn't it? You outfished me. I only got 2 today, so 1, 2, 3 there. 1.47. You never know. That might keep you sort of up there. I've seen some guys coming up and some guys going down. All right, James Kilpatrick. Is that, did I pronounce that right?
You sure did.
Good stuff. And James, 1, 2 fish for you there, mate. I'm going to have to put him on the stick. He's a bit of a squeaker, isn't he? Hold it. Tell us how you caught him.
Caught him deep on plastics down the south end.
I'll tell you what, he is right on. Right on. 2 fish. 2 fish for 605 grams, mate. They don't get any smaller for 2 fish there, but they are definitely legal. So well done, mate. Thanks, all right, Gordon Pullen. I saw some highlights of you, mate. You were watching Jamie catch a massive bag down at the bridge yesterday, and you got one nice one yourself today.
There you go.
There you go. Let's put him on the scales. 505 grams on the knocker. There's your ticket. There's your fish. No worries. All right. Now, I'm going to try and remember. No, can't. Matt Babbage, boater. Yep. All right. How much does Matt need to take the lead because he's got a decent bag of fish here? 3.215. Nah, but you've got a decent bag there. You've got, I reckon, 2.5-ish there.
I'd like to say a big thank you to my non-boaters too. I'd like to thank Gary Brown and Simon Martin for a great weekend. Thanks very much.
Awesome. Yeah, Gary is a good guy. He's taught about 1 million people to fish over the years, hasn't he? 2.275. There's your ticket. There's your fish. Matt fishing as a boater in this event. Alrighty. This is Leo. He looks like the right size today, mate. We had a bit of an incident yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
One fish for Leo there.
And you're earlier because I could have stayed in my spot a little bit longer. I was trying to find new spots in there. I'm like, oh well, that didn't work out. But.
All right, 525 grams for that one there. There's your ticket, and take this with you as well. Cool. Good on you, Leo. All right, Stubbsy. Andrew Stubb. Ooh, that's not a good-looking bag, mate. What is going on?
Very skinny one, mate.
You're like me. You need a bit of wind in this joint, don't you?
I definitely do, mate.
Is that like Port Stephens, where we go for the grand final? Does that place need wind as well?
Yeah, it does. For my fishing, anyway, it does. Yep. And this is an hour and a half late. If this had a blow-in at 12 o'clock, it'd make a big difference.
We were on, 565 grams, mate. 5 of them you would have been up there.
That's it.
But there wasn't 5.
Thanks,
sorry, mate.
See you in about 3 weeks.
See you in a few weeks. Yes, indeed. Our listers next up. Give them a quick drink, Alex. Leave them in there. Leave them in there and have a rest, and then make sure they don't go. Just sort of bend it over so they don't escape. You'd hate to downgrade in the tubs, Al, but Al, you're one of the most travelled anglers we have at ABT. You fish all the way from Tassie to, I think, did we see you Gladstone one year? Yeah. Where's your favourite bream location in the country?
Hobart.
Like Hobart?
Easy. Hobart's the winner.
So obviously with that comment, you haven't got a 5 kilo bag for me here at Lake Macquarie today.
No, 4 fish for something, not much.
All right, we'll go grab them. Let's weigh Al Lister's 4 fish. Good stuff, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're going to weigh in at 1.715 kilos. There's the magic ticket. And there are your fish to let go. All right, Brett Penpraise, didn't see you up here yesterday, mate, but you've must be the top water bite today. Got them going for you. You got 3 fish.
Yep, that's right. All on top water.
All on top. I knew you'd be throwing top water today. You're probably throwing top water yesterday in that wind as well. 1.34 kilos, mate. Are you going to be trying to qualify for that Port Stephens grand final? Because got a bit of history in that place?
I have no history in that place.
All right, well, you know to find it.
Yeah, I'll get my brother to work it out. But, yeah, we'll try to qualify.
Good on you, Brett. We'll see you. I'll see you at the Open. I think you're fishing the Open, aren't you? All right, Steve Nadeski. All right. Yesterday, you brought me a decent bag of fish. Things got a little bit tougher today, mate. Only 2 today. What? Down deep again?
Yeah, not really deep, shallow. We tried, but no, we got them actually in about 10 foot, yes, which is deep.
There you go. That's deep. 10 foot. If you can't see the bottom, it's deep, I reckon. All right, Steve Nadeski, 2 fish for 1.04 kilos. There's your receipt. And there are your fish, mate. A much tougher day today for everyone, it looks like. Yeah. Was it tougher for Ahmad Mahfoud today? It was tougher. He had 5 yesterday, but it looks like he got another 5 today.
Yeah, another 5 today.
I tell you what, it feels all right. What does Ahmad need to take the lead? 296. You mightn't have that in there, mate. You reckon? You mightn't. He's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always got to look underneath because some people hide the little ones under the big ones. You're going to go close, mate. 2.76 kilos. Get you right up there. That might get you a paycheck. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks, mate.
Good on you, mate. All right, Pete Messenger, and +1. Pete, you had it. How many fish you get yesterday?
5.
And 5 today. How much does Pete Messenger need to take the lead? 359. Well, might be a stretch too far with those fish, mate, but 10 out of 10, mate, on your home lake. Pretty happy?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, got them on homemade lures, so even happier.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Homemade. And is that a top water or a crankbait or what?
All top water, all of them.
That's what I like to hear. 2.26 kilos. There's your weigh ticket. Well, exactly the same.
Oh, similar.
Pretty close. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vice Captain, for coming up. All right, Jace Mayberry won himself a BREAM Grand Final before. Would have been good if it was a Bass Grand Final, mate. They're multi-species champion. And only 2 there today, and they're not giants.
No, they're not giants.
All right, Jace Mayberry, 2 fish. That's about the weight you're expecting? 690 grams?
Yep, as disappointing as well.
All right, there you go, mate. We'll see you. We're going to see you at the basin, are we? Foster, already on another few weeks. Okay, Tommy Slater. No, leave him in there, mate. Leave him in there, and Nicole will make sure they don't sink. And Tommy Slater's from Daiwa, and great to see 56 boats on the water last year. Hey, yeah, we're twinsies. I'm a bit taller than you, though.
Oh, yeah. No, great to see. Awesome turnout here this weekend. Fishing wasn't great for me. I got busted off quite a few times today, but managed 3 of the smallest bream I reckon I've ever weighed in.
So you got 5 over 2 days?
Yeah, 5. Needed them in both days. So.
All right, well, bring those up, and I'm going to prove that I don't give anyone favouritism. I'll put them all on the stick for you, mate. See if they're good enough. 26 forkers. I mean, I can tell by looking at them. Yeah, they're actually all right. There you go, 1.215 kilos, mate. Take a photo of that, put that all over social media. And go tell Wally he's wearing his gloves inside out. Or right back to front. He's got the grip on the knuckles. All right, Jamie McEwen. Wait. We'll put him back in there, mate. Let's have a chat first. I assume you got 5 fish there? We were talking at the dock this morning. You're leading this event this morning. You said, you know what, this morning I reckon the tide's going to be grouse for getting an early start on these fish. You're no secret, of course. We saw you in the highlights fishing down there at the bridge where you did so well in the 2017 Grand Final. How did today pan out? Did it start off at 1,000,000 miles an hour like you thought?
No, not at all. No, it was a grind all day. I probably had 8 bites all day. I blew probably 2 or 3 and upgraded once, I think.
Really? And what sort of weight do you think you got there?
Maybe 5.
Oh, 5 kilos?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Close.
Dan, tell us what he needs to take the lead. You reckon you got 2.19?
Yeah.
Do you want to throw a few out just to make it exciting?
If you want.
Bring him up, mate. Needs 2.19 to take the lead. He is the current, current Australian Open champion. I think that's more than 5 kilos there, mate. Let's see how this thing goes. How about 5.725 kilos? Round of applause for Jamie. And we better check some of those for big fish, because you've got tarwine, and a couple of yellowfins. Go and dig whatever the biggest one is, because me doing the math says that one of them's got to be big bream. I'll give you a bag for it. And while you're digging that out, mate, you've worked out how to catch these big tarwine in this joint.
Yeah. Go like at least 10 pound and hold on.
10 pound leader. That is a big I don't think we've ever had a tarwine win big bream for an event. So let's get this sucker on. 1.32 kilos for that big unit. Do you want to try a different one? Yeah, I'll try the other one. Try another one. 1.32 kilos the first one went. In the bag, mate, not in the tub. 1.32 the first one was. 1.35 that one. There you go. Printed you one for the biggest one there. Good on you, mate. I think that's going to be hard to beat.
Thank you.
We might talk to Jamie in a little while. That's a cracking bag. 5.7 kilos. We have had bigger bags come in. We've had 6 kilo bags come out of here. Thank you for the big bream bag back. It's going to have to do a bit of rest after that. It's a bit hard on the shoulder. We need an ID check on that. Looks like a snapper. It's that big, mate. All right, hard act to follow that one. Who's following? Rashid, what's your last name? Rashid Amun. Let's go. Hope you got 5.7 kilos, mate.
I wish.
That was a good bag of fish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was very nice.
1, 2, 3 fish there. They are all good. 1.28 kilos. There we go, mate. Not much to say, is there, after that? All right. How much is Jamie leading by now? What's the margin? 3.5 plus kilos of lead at the moment. I know 4 kilos. All right. I want some challenges to come up and bring some fish in. Have we got 2:30. It's actually 10 minutes until the next flight. We might roll a few ads on the live stream. We'll come back when these bump tubs are full. Alrighty, we have the last flight of boats. They will all be in by 2:45, so that's another 8 minutes. But we have a few anglers in the bump tub now, so Kevy Lynn, leave that fish in there, mate. Just, I'm sure Paul will look after that for you. No upgrading that fish, just look after that bag. Paul, Kev, come over here, mate, because you were fishing with Jamie McEwen today, and he weighed that 5.7 kilo giant bag of fish, and you've got a good one there. But I want you to tell us the story about the challenges you guys went through to fish that bridge down there at Swansea today.
Yeah, thanks. Look, he made it look easy, but we had heaps of challenges. We had octopus, we had pufferfish, we had dolphins, we had scuba divers, and we had a lot of jet skis going past. But he did really, really well.
It's there's a lot of current down there. What's the secret to getting the bait down in current? Is it just you keep on adding weight until it can get down there?
Yeah, I noticed he's got extra weight on his lures. So they were able to get down right down to the bottom, and he pulled up some very nice tarwine.
Yeah, we just saw that as well. Well, Kev, go grab your one fish there, because that is a good-looking fish. It mightn't be 1.37, which is the Jamie's big fish, but it's going to be nudging a kilo. Yeah. Look at that, 1.065. Is that the biggest fish you've weighed in an ABT event?
Absolutely.
Good on you. Well, go take a photo of that for you, mate, and congratulations. Well done. All right, Paul Langley. He was one of the contenders this morning. Mate, leave them in there, and I'm going to get a weight from Dan. What does Paul need to take the lead? You only need 5.75 kilos, mate. Now, come and bring those fellas up. We'll weigh the fish first. I might have a chat to you after that. So have you got 5?
Got 5. It was a struggle.
Was a struggles. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all good. I don't need to put them on the stick. 2.62 is a very good bag for today, apart from that one that was ahead of you, mate. So is the sub-captain going to take hold of those ones? You want to grab those fish? All right. And why don't you just rest them in the water? Can you do that? We're going to have a chat about your weekend, mate, because even though you're not leading this thing at the moment, you got 10 out of 10 on what was a tough day today. What was your go-to technique when that wind stopped blowing today?
It was really tough when the wind wasn't blowing, and Lake Macquarie's horrible when it's glassed out. But just grubs down deep, 1/8 jig head, about 3.5 metres of water. Just seemed to get the better fish, but it certainly shut down mid-morning and had to do some running about trying to get the 4th and 5th. But the 4th and 5th came really late. Z-Man grubs again. Last 15 minutes, so I got my last fish. So.
Well, that's all right, mate. Those last couple of fish get you a good payday. I'm sure we will see you up here soon. All right, Brett Crow brought in 4 good fish yesterday. He's got a habit of catching not a limit, but they're all donkeys. How many got today?
4.
4 again.
And they're not donkeys.
And they are definitely not donkeys today, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us get them on there. 4 for 1.695 kilos for you there, mate. And just, only a 20% improvement, mate. You'll be there.
I will be, yeah.
Good on you, mate. Well done, Brett. Tuesday, that's it, at the Open. Fish in the Open. All right. This is my non-boater from yesterday.
How are you, mate? Joe.
I got the same as you today, but yours probably way more than me. This is Brian Wiltshire, 2 fish. It was a tough day today. But you got a couple of today. Scotty Towner got you onto 1.02 kilos of fish. There you go, mate. Well done. No, we had a good time. 2 fish for Brian. Fish with Scotty Towner today. All right, Cole Wilson. I think I saw a fish or 2 from you yesterday. Was it 1 or 2?
1 yesterday.
1 yesterday, and how many today?
2.
100% improvement for you. Yes. I'm not going to, that little one's all right. 1, 2 fish for 780 grams. There's your ticket. There's your fish.
Broke off with quite a few of them. We had a good window where they turned on, and both myself and Chris lost a lot of good fish.
Didn't convert.
Oh, yeah, they just broke us off.
That's it. Oh, well. Chris, come and tell us what happened to losing all those fish, mate. You can't hook all these fish and then just come in with the one squeaker. Chris DeLand, the angler, is 1 fish.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. Like, we fished hard all morning, went straight across the flats. Brian got one straight up, Cole got straight onto it, and we missed a couple others, and we went all the way north and turned around, went all the way south, big run, and nothing, only so many 24s. Like,
a lot of small fish in the lake. It's a healthy lake.
It's a healthy lake, and I lost one about a kegger right at the boat, went to lift it, and it took off and snapped, and we had our chances, but we only had about a half an hour break. I think the tide turned, started to run in, they come on the chew, and yeah, bit of fun to make it worthwhile driving home.
It's I tell you what, it's just like that lake at Foster. When they bite, they smash it, and when they don't, you cannot get them to bite, can you?
That's right, but you got the racks to go and get them anyhow.
There you go. Well, we'll see you at Foster in a few weeks. Thank you. Chris DeLand. All right. Jesse Thompson. All right, Jesse. Now, you did all right in the non-boaters yesterday?
Oh, I think 1.96 or something.
What does Jesse need to take the lead? Need 2.475. Have you got 5 fish?
Yep.
There you go. 2.475. It's going to get close, I reckon, to take the lead in the non-boaters. Let's have a look. How about 2.24 kilos, mate? You're going to be up there. Probably take home a nice prize pack this weekend, so leave those with you. Well done. All right. Clay Ling. You're a bit disguised yesterday in that big beard, mate. You get your Chris Hickson on, weren't you?
Yeah, I was trying to, yeah.
Even my Mike's got a beard today.
Yours is a bit better, a bit greyer.
One fish, Clay Ling. 1 fish for Clay. 0.545 kilos, mate. There's your ticket. And there is your bream. Well done, mate. All right, John Parkinson, fresh from his 2nd place at Gippsland.
Only got 2.
2 fish today, mate. What do they eat? Plastics or hard bodies?
With plastics, yeah.
On plastics, all right.
We just had to throw one out the back. He's 34.
Oh, really? No, good. Okay, 2 fish for John. 790 grams. I think you got bragging rights over Gordon again today, mate.
I have, and again.
That's the important thing. All right, Scotty Towner, leave them in there and come out and have a chat to us, mate. He's the AFC champion. We all watched him growing up as brimmers, and come over here, mate. Couldn't get your 5 yesterday. Did you scratch them out today?
Yeah, I managed the 5 today, but only just got 5. But it fished a little bit more consistent all day. After 10:30 yesterday, I couldn't really catch. Well, I didn't catch illegal fish, obviously, because I only had 4. But today I sort of bounced around to a few spots that I know down the south, and just sort of got a fish here, a fish there. Non-boater got a couple, so that was good. And yeah, but there's a couple that are like 25 and a halves, and then the rest are sort of up near 30. So it'll probably be that low 2 bag, I'd say.
That's good, mate. We'll go get them. We are going to weigh them in. And you only probably need about 8 kilos to take the lead.
So heard.
And that's decent fish for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't have to throw them on the stick. You're right on, mate. You know your fish weights, don't you? 2.285. If I ever bust these scales, mate, you can just hold them in the hand and guess them for us.
Lovely, thanks, mate.
And I like the look of the collared shirt under the jersey, mate. That's very, very 80s. I like it. All right. This is McCoy.
1 fish.
Last name is? Hansen. 1 fish. And he's not a giant, is he, mate? Tough day on the lake?
Very tough.
All right. 1 fish for McCoy there. 490 grams for you there, mate. But hey, it's better to have a ticket than not have a ticket, eh?
Very true.
Well done. Thank you. That last flight of boats will be in now. It is 2:45. I didn't see anyone Ironmanning up the beach to get the key tags on. But we do have a few more bags of fish coming in today. All right. And you're
Dennis Danuto.
You're not Dennis Danuto. Andrew Moore. One fish for Andrew Moore. You know what, Andrew? You needed more. There you go. That'll teach you to call me Dennis Danuto. Or are you calling yourself Dennis Danuto?
Calling me.
All right, Scotty Wilson, come up here. A bit of a shocker on your own lake yesterday, and it doesn't. You got bragging rights over the old man, but not over many other people, eh?
Nah, not a good weekend here. Always like that.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I'm the same, mate. Closer home to home, worse for fish.
Yeah.
3 fish for Scott Wilson. 1.445 kilos. That's yours. And you have got bragging rights over the old man, so go and take advantage of that. All right, Mark Crompton. Just leave them in the tub there and come and have a chat to us, mate. Soak them for a bit longer. We were editing your highlights up yesterday, and you had the giggles about your active target from Lawrence, and I go, dude, it's only a bait ball.
I know.
You see them all the time. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I know. No, it was the first time I've really had a good chance to toy with it. And I mean, I'm spewing that I didn't use it more on the pre-fish, because that is what I believe that thing is for. You know, you'll be able to go through and not even do any fishing, and just look at what's going on, look at the structure, and know in your head you've seen it. You know, the water's muddy. If you're fishing a muddy bank, you can't see what's going on there.
Yep.
You are relying on what you've previously learnt, or, you know, side imaging is what we had before, and this thing's just like, yeah, takes out the guessing.
The other thing I saw in the highlights, you caught your fish on one of the new Steve's little blades. How do they go?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've been really enjoying those. I started using them down at Gippsland, and the 40 mil in the olive. The water was just the exact same colour up there, and I just didn't even think about it. Grabbed it out and chucked it on, and got my 5 fish on it, I think, or 4 yesterday. And they loved it, you know. I got one good fish early in the morning, and then, yeah, just to get 5 for me both days, I'm stoked with it. So.
Awesome, mate. We'll bring those fish in there. Let's weigh them. Dan, give me, what does Mark Crompton need to take the lead of this thing? 7 kilos you need, mate.
Can I weigh another bag after this?
Mate, you can put both your thongs in there and it still won't make a difference, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need to put any of those on the stick. But it does weigh less than 2 of Jamie's fish. There you go, mate. Well done. Thanks mate. Good on you, Mark. Always happy on the water. Good to see him weighing in 5 out of 5 each day. Now, Stewie Walker, I haven't checked the cricket score lately, but it looked like we were getting flogged at the cricket today. Have you checked?
No, I haven't, but that makes me so sad.
Stewie Walker, the greatest of all time non-boater. He's won 5 AOYs. He's got another 5 fish today. What does he need to take the lead in the non-boaters? I reckon you got that. He would have 2.6. You would have had it because you got 2.745. You go and sit there watching that scoreboard. You might be taking home another one of those Joey Urquhart trophies this afternoon.
Thanks, mate.
And we don't even mention the cricket after this. Vaughan Lewis had a pretty Barry Crocker of a start to the weekend, and probably a Barry Crocker to finish it, mate. 2 fish.
Yeah, tough day out there, especially when my nonny got 5. So yeah.
Oh, was that Stewie?
No, it wasn't Stewie.
Because he has done that to a lot of boaters.
Oh, yeah.
Vaughan Lewis, 2 fish. 770 grams for you there, mate. And what's he up at Foster, eh? Very good. Mark Healy. Now, give us he was up in the top 5 yesterday. What does Mark need to take the lead? You've nearly done that before on this joint.
I have, nearly.
How many fish are there?
I've got 5, but it's one of the smallest bags I've ever weighed here. So I just actually remeasured every fish. I got a 25.2, I got 25.5, and yeah, so it's yeah, they're one of the smallest. No, they're not. It could be a record small bag.
All right, 1.84 kilos, mate, and there you go. That was a cracker bag, Jamie. You got down the mouth, eh?
Mate,
big tar wine.
Terrific bag, eh? So he's a good bloke, and he's got it worked out. He's got it sussed out. He knows where to throw now, how to catch them, and he can land them. So
I think his history as a deep offshore fisherman plonking big weights down's helped him out.
Yeah, sure, most definitely. And I pulled up there on the bridge yesterday, and then Jamie pulled up next to me with only 2 boats, and I fished for an hour and a half, and I knew they were going to come on. But I only had one tiny bream, and I was like, I know I can go and get a bag elsewhere here. So I went out and got it, and I knew I knew they would come on through a window, and Jamie would get them. And I just left it, and I went back there late this afternoon. I hooked a couple, just couldn't stop them, and but no, good on him. Well done.
Well done, mate, and thanks for having us on your local lake down here. Andrew Williams, did I see you at the weigh-in yesterday?
You didn't see me yesterday at all.
And how many did you get today?
3, more than yesterday.
1, 2, 3. All right, well, leave your weighmaster list. Tell us how many. 3 fish for Andrew Williams. What did you catch? What's that weight?
1,750.
1.75 kilos. There you go, mate. You're qualified as a weighmaster now.
Thank you, sir.
Good on you. Well done. All right, Peter Phelps. Now, you had the scratching them out yesterday, and did you scratch out 5 today?
No, definitely no scratching.
How many you got here?
Only 3.
1, 2, 3. Just for argument's sake, it's throwing on. At least 25 and a half.
Giant.
Let's get these fish weighed first, and 3 fish for 1.46 kilos, mate. So that's yours. And what was your gun bait this weekend? I'm sure it was something from Daiwa.
Actually, yeah, it was just a curl-tail grub, mate. Yeah, bloodworm up around some jetties and boat holes. So yeah.
Awesome, and just fish them like a jig.
Almost.
There you go, mate. Well done. We'll see you at the Australian Open in a couple of days' time. Now, I don't see anyone lining up in the weigh bag line, and I don't see any fish in the tub here, so we might run a couple of ads, see if we can scare up a few more fish, and we'll come back to you very shortly.
You'll have a chance for showers or thunderstorms, and also little disturbances rumbling along this thing will bring us a chance for rain.
All right, couple of words from our sponsors there, and we are down to the last few bags for this weigh-in this afternoon. This is the Sunline round of the 2021 Daiwa BREAM Series. $12,000 plus in cash to be given away this weekend, and a whole pile of prizes for the non-boaters. Jamie McEwen's got, I think, an unbeatable lead at the moment, leading by, how much is he leading by, Dan? 3.5 kilos clear of the next angler at the moment. But I do have Al Murray, Chris Hickson. You're on boat. Got some fish to weigh, Chris? All done. Are you the last one up there? Probably. All right, let's get this going. Al Murray, local here on the lake. Yep. How did it go for you today, mate? When it was calm, we were all going, oh, it's going to get hard.
No, we got plenty of fish, miles of them, yeah. But I've only got 3 of them.
Only got 3, mate. You keep them in the water there. 1, 2, 3, and they're not giants either.
No, Stewie got them all. He got 14.
Oh, so Stewie was your non-boater, Stewie Walker, and he's leading the non-boaters at the moment again. Yes. You've got 1.145, and he had only about 2.7. What are you going to do? You're going to have to, sedate him.
Yeah. Well, I studied him. It didn't make any difference. He still outfished me everywhere.
Good stuff, mate. And good humour in which you got flogged by the greatest of all time at the back of the boat. Chris Hickson, leave them in the water, mate, and come and have a chat to us. I saw you fishing a Carmel flat today. Were you struggling as hard as I was in that lack of wind?
Yeah, pretty much. I actually wasn't fishing the flat. I was trying to get to a wharf that you can never get to because there's never any water. But the lake's chockers at the moment. I could get in there. It was an absolute waste of time.
Yeah, it seems difficult. I have a similar story. I went to go up Stony Creek and I went to go under that rail bridge, and guess what? Bass Cat didn't fit.
No, the water's really high and it stayed up all day regardless of the run-out tide. So hopefully it does that in Sydney Harbour. I like a high tide there.
Yeah, awesome, mate. How many fish have you got today? You could only get 4 yesterday?
I got 5, but I'll get you to measure one. My Bass Cat ruler said it was, but we'll see again.
Kevin Short will be dudding you if it doesn't go on this one.
It was good at me, Tung, so
Pull
I
it.
don't even know. They're all tiny.
Pull it out and throw it on there, Christopher. I like an honest angler that pulls it out. Most people just hide it under the big one, but you got no big ones to hide it under today.
Nah, they're all the same. They're all really... I think it's that because he's blind. Maybe. Yeah, that's him.
He's doing his own way, mastering it. Yeah, he's all right.
Easy.
You're even pushing his nose up tight.
Yeah, you got to do that. Just to start with.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fish for Chris Hickson. Will probably give 2 kilos a nudge this, mate.
No. Oh, shit.
1.97 kilos. How was that 5.7 kilo bag of Jamie's?
I don't like the tail one rule at all.
Now?
No, never.
All right, mate. Chris Hickson. He may be our last angler to weigh in, so what we're going to do on the live stream is we're going to roll a bit of background nothing, go and have a drink, cup of tea. With the anglers, we'll keep the scales open if we see another bag coming in. Otherwise, around 10 minutes' time, we'll come back to you with the presentation for this event.
One of our recent clients got into his first investment property without any extra out-of-pocket expenses. We refinanced and we put him in a much better place that even with buying a new investment property, he was actually paying less than what he was paying on his current mortgage.
So now we have the 2 properties and not paying a cent more, which is just brilliant.
They've helped us basically secure 3 properties over a 5-year process.
Now onto our 3rd property, hopefully onto our 4th. And one of the most important things in our strategy is having good team members around us, and Neil's been a driving force and one of the biggest components of us being able to achieve what we're onto now.
I'm Neil Carstairs from Mortgage Corp, your property investment mortgage specialist. To find out how I can help you save money, stress less, and help you plan ahead, go book a strategy session at mortgagecorp.com.au.
right, we are back for the presentation of the Sunline round of the Daiwa BREAM Series 2021. Pretty interesting way in that. We have a winner and we have everyone else. And then we have the greatest of all time in the non-boaters making a bit of an impression and saying, yep, 2021 is going to be my year as well. So we have checks for the top 11 anglers. We also have prizes for the top 11 non-boaters. Let's get stuck into it. In the non-boaters, in 11th place, gets himself... actually, we do have 11th. I've only got 10th. Okay, we've only got 10th. So, bad luck, Jack Gammy. You get nothing, mate. Pat on the back. Was that a stitch-up? 10th place, he gets an E... 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. So they don't match Nicole. Okay, 10th place, gets the Kitech pack. It's got all the little Kitech soft plastics in there. Let's get up Ryland Sainsbury, 10th place. Come and grab yourself a prize pack, mate. Go on, buddy. Well done. There's your pack. Go get your photo taken. In 9th place, it's blowing all over the shop. In 9th place, Judd Kirkland gets himself an Eco Gear prize pack. Come on, Judd. Judd kicking around. Judd Kirkland, 9th place. Negative. No. All right, non-boater, 8th place. Sam Peck gets himself a lovely EJ Todd Sunline prize pack. Come and grab yourself a prize. Sam, you here? No? Here he comes. Look, he's sprinting. Come here, mate. Give us the COVID-safe bump. There you go. And get your photo taken with Nicole. There you go. 8th place. 7th place. One, two. Okay. Turn it off and on again. That's how all technology works. Dallas Black. One, two, one, two. All right, we're going again now. Dallas, get yourself in front of that banner, mate. We're going to reward today's donut with a 7th place. Well done, mate. In 6th place, I think it was another donut from today, but he caught enough fish yesterday to get it done. Peter Clark gets a Cranker prize pack. Come up and grab this, Pete. Whole lot of crabs and some of the new hard bodies. Well done. Excellent. Good on ya. Get Nicole to take a photo of you there. Sunny's off. Want to see the darks of your eyes. See if you can dig up a rubber band, Dan, for this thing. It's blowing all over the joint. In 5th place, he's been making a habit of taking home the badges. He gets himself a great Suffolk VMC prize pack. Let's get John Parkinson up here. Parko, here you go, mate. Well done. Give us the bump. Well done. And get Nicole to take your photo in front of that. Parko getting the job done. All right, 4th place. Wins himself a great Pro Lure prize pack with about 10 packs of plastics and 10 hard bodies in there. Mitch Madison from Northern New South Wales. Come and get yourself your kit, buddy. And also wins the Joey Allen lookalike competition. Well done, mate. Good on ya. Get your photo taken. 3rd, 2nd, 1st. All right, 3rd place. Failure. All right. Don't worry about it, Dan. It's all right, mate. In 3rd place, he takes home a zillion packets of Daiwa bait junkie, Jesse Thompson. Jesse Thompson. Said you get yourself an ice pack, and then you've got a pack full of packs. Well done, mate. Go get your photo taken up the front with those things. Well done. All the non-boaters may realise on the back of their packs there's a little email of the sponsor there. If you want to send them an email saying thanks very much for the gear, be much appreciated. There you go, mate. This side. All right. In second place, and we'll have a chat to him up here. He caught himself 2 great bags of fish. He wins himself a great pair of Costa sunglasses. Chris Curtis, come up and grab yourself some gear, mate. I really hope they're men's. I'm sure they are. There's a fist bump. There's the sunnies, mate. Before you go, come and have a chat because we're live streaming this as well. Run us through your weekend. Did you have to be adapt and catch fish deep and shallow, or what techniques did it for you?
Yeah, first day shallow with Pete Messenger. Yeah, real shallow actually, like 2 feet all day. That was a good day. And then with Blake O'Grady, we went south and went deep today with blades actually. Yeah. So.
It's as a non-boater, you got to have everything in your box from the top water to 30 feet, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was going to put a plastic on. I thought, no, I'll try a blade. I don't usually use them, and then clunk first cast. Yeah.
Out of your comfort zone, winning some Costas. Go get your photo taken. Well done, Chris. Second place in the non-boater. Now, let's do this. This is like deja vu for a lot of you non-boaters out here. But let's get him up. He caught 10 out of 10 fish for 5.54 kilos. Gets himself a whole heap of Daiwa stuff and a Daiwa reel. And one of these superb Joey Urquhart trophies for non-boater. Stewie Walker. Come on up, buddy. Another one of these for you, mate. Give us a fist bump. Mainly because Australia probably won the cricket. I haven't checked, but they only needed 40 off 8 overs, New Zealand. Did they make it?
I got no idea.
Come on, you're just worried about your winning this tournament.
I'm guessing they wouldn't have.
Yeah, I'm guessing too. Mate, you've won 5 AOY trophies. You always seem to get it done with the back of the boat. And when I ask you this question, you say, yeah, no worries. Just put on a Z-Man grub in motor oil and get it done. Was that the story this weekend?
Not quite. Yesterday was probably half the fish come off the flats on a bent minnow and the other half probably the Z-Man grub.
You're mixing it up on the top water, mate.
Yeah, that was going all right yesterday morning.
I know we saw in the highlights last night you were with Chris DeLand and he felt obliged to get the camera and film your live well full of fish and his poor old little sorry one. Do you ever feel sorry for your boaters when you cart them so hard?
Well, that's not a very good question.
You would like them to share your bounty.
We all have our good days and our bad days, put it that way.
That's all right. I always try to get an insightful comment out of you, mate. Anything for... I know non-boaters watch you and they go, I would love to have a year like Stewie Walker. What's your advice to the non-boaters out there that want to take home one of these the beautiful trophies?
Just get lucky like I did with a couple of good boaters like Chris yesterday and Al Murray today. Like both the guys found the fish. They weren't always easy to catch, but yeah, the boat was open. You could fish anywhere you liked. I know that isn't always the case, but when you're fishing flats and open water, it is a bonus.
Awesome,
yeah, it's
mate.
just luck of the draw, I think.
Well, all right, mate. Well, don't you go anywhere. You go and enjoy the accolades of your peers. Take your Daiwa reel and your Daiwa kit there, and I'll see you later for an interview. Don't you go nowhere. Stewie Walker, our non-boater champion. Well done. All right, boaters, we pay to 11th. There were 56 boats, and we pay 1 in 5. So 11th place is $500. And the man that squeaked into 11th place, Charlie Sakeo. Come and get yourself $500, Charlie. Squeaked into 11th with a bag full of squeakers. Are you here, Charlie? I reckon he reckons we only paid to 10th. All right. Doesn't get a badge. Just gets the money. All right, in 10th place for the boaters, wins $500, caught 10 out of 10 fish. Grant Oliver, come and grab yourself a badge and your check, mate. Well done. Nothing wrong with that, mate. Return on your investment. Well done. And get Nicole to take a photo of that down there. All right, in 9th place, $600 it is now, and he's fishing the Australian Open later this week, so he's already reinvested. This is entry fees. Daniel Bonacorso, come and get yourself your check and badge, mate. Where is he? Daniel? We'll double it up in the Open, eh? All in favour? All right, 8th place we're up to now, and 8th place gets $600 as well. Matt Babbage, come and grab yourself $600 and a badge. Well done, buddy. We put the checks in. We'll send the check to you when we get home for that. But Nicole, take it then. Thanks. Well done, Matt. In 7th place, the money goes up another $100 now. It's $700. Let's get Mark Healy up to get his check and a badge, Mark. Sorry, mate. Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Check will be in the mail when we get home. He knows how it all works. 6th place, and this was his first event as a boater. He was a bit nervous as a boater going in, but hey, didn't worry at all because I'm not sure what 6th place is. $700. Anthony Hazarati. Like the Maserati of fishermen, but with an H. Where is he? Anthony here. You enjoy his first check as a boater? Nope. 5th place. Takes home $800. He's got himself a lovely Mercury on the back of his Phoenix. Michael Colatouris. Yes, and he actually does take the 3rd Merc bonus as well. That's another $75. Good on you, buddy. See, earning that Mercury, mate. It's paying you back already. Yep. And how's it go? It's a big V8. What horsepower is it?
225. Yeah, she screams. Yep. It's still getting used to driving it actually, but yeah, it's good fun.
You've just won your Australian Open entry fee, mate, so it's all up from here.
Yeah. Hopefully the Oz Open brings me a bit better luck. I keep coming back every year, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
Good stuff. Oh, well, I hope someone with the alphabet in the last of the name wins this year, mate. This is the year for it. All right. 4th place, the money goes up again. It's $1,000. Let's get him up. I think this might be one of the first times I've given him a check. Ahmad Mahfood, come and grab your $1,000 check and your badge, mate. Well done. And in case you haven't seen it, that is the strut. That is the strut. He's getting it on. Well done, mate.
Thanks, buddy.
Are we going to see you at the Open as well?
Yeah, I'll see you at the Open.
Good stuff. We'll see you in a day or two's time, and Nicole will take a photo. Money goes up again now. It's up to $1,200 for 3rd place. He caught himself a great bag of fish yesterday and followed it up today. $1,200 for Pete Cook. Pantless Pete. Let's go, buddy. Must feel good to think, even though if you dropped a fish or two today, you didn't lose the win, really, because there was a big gap between first and the rest of you, wasn't there?
Yeah, I was worried about it, though, so the whole day I was freaking out, but anyway, wasn't too bad.
$1,200 there, mate. Are you fishing the Open this week?
I can't, no.
Oh, I've got the entry fee there for you.
Yeah, no, but I can't.
All right, mate, well done. Good on you, Pete. We saw you in the highlights yesterday, mate. I think you had the record of the longest catch. I had to cut 4 minutes out of you fighting that fish. Were you catching it on a 1 pound line or something? What was going on? 2 pound. There you go. He gets the finesse going on. All right, he's won an event before and he came second this one. He wins the 2nd Mercury bonus for $125, but more importantly, $2,200 for his 6.24 kilos of bream. Paul Langley, where are you, buddy? Up you come. Where's the 2nd Mercury check? Oh, there it is. Okay. Mate, this is yours. This is yours. This is yours. Before you go and get your photo taken, come out around here. And we'll talk about it. It was, as we've talked about this afternoon, it's a tournament of 2 halves. There's 3 kilos to the leader there, so I suppose you didn't drop any fish that would have made a difference.
I did drop one today that probably would have got me up, but it wouldn't have been enough to get first place. I'll give you the tip.
And this was a 4 kilo bream, mate. You'd be right. Take us through your techniques for this weekend. You're sort of local to this area. This is your local lake. How did you get it done?
I am local, but I've probably fished it once in the last 12 months, if I'm honest. But I tried a lot of boats and edges and the honey holes that I normally get fish to no result. So I tried a bit of a deeper rise in the water and managed to get fish straight away on pre-fish, so I just left it alone. Went back there yesterday. It was holding heaps of bait, so just sat on it all day. Sorry, not all day. Had a bag by probably 9 o'clock, upgrading by 10, and then just left it to rest it. Went back there today and it just didn't produce, unfortunately. I managed 2 fish and had to run around to try and get the 4th and 5th, but went back down when the wind started to blow and it started to fire up again, so it was really good. But trying out the new Lawrence Ghost, absolutely magic. So loving the spot lock, loving how quiet it is, but 15 minutes to charge it up when I get home will be even better.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? How quiet are those brushless electric motors? Like, I feel like I'm not speaking as many fish using a brushless electric.
Yeah, I agree. It blew my mind a bit. You can hear the turning motor. That's about the only thing you hear.
You think it's not working?
Yeah, a couple of times I've thought I've had my foot on the button and I haven't been going anywhere.
All right, mate. Well, I'll let you get your photo taken there. Round of applause for our runner-up, Paul Langley. Now, here's the story everyone wants to hear. We saw a little bit of it on the highlights last night, but he got the job done today. He takes home $3,500 for first place. He takes home another $500 for the YOLO Tech Big Brim and another $250 for the Merc bonus for first place. Jamie McEwen, come and get yourself a big check, buddy. Well done.
Thanks, mate.
You grab this. Throw this one in your pocket. I'll make you take a photo of that one in due course. And you get those. First place Merc. So throw them under the arm as well.
Thanks, mate.
I like to increase your level of difficulty. Tell us the story of, we saw what happened in 2017 with you and Franco down the bridge there, and that was a whole lot of spawning yellowfin brim. Yeah. The spawning yellowfin brim weren't there this year, but you still got the job down there. Tell us the story of how you worked them out and how you got it done.
Mate, I reckon I spent all the pre-fish day down there trying to work out what was going on, working out the tide and everything, because it changes so quickly there that every 20 minutes, if you put a cast in, I pretty much spent all day there trying different weights on the crabs, going up, going down, and just seeing what was getting bites and what wasn't.
Now you're adding a bit of weight to the crab to try and get to the bottom where the scuba divers are down there. Yeah. How heavy a weight do you put on? Is it serious?
Yeah, I was mostly I can get away with a 1/4 ounce weight at times, but I bought these giant weights. They were 30 grams, so I was using them also.
So an ounce to get it down.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the first time we've seen an event get won with a lot of tarwine in the bag. How many of your 10 fish were tarwine?
I think I weighed 2 yellowfin yesterday.
Okay, and then 5 out of 5 tarwine today?
Yep, all tarwine.
Tell us a little bit about how you think those tarwine behave down there. Like, do they school? Are they local fish? What's the story?
Don't know if they're local fish or not. This was the first weekend that I've had the active target, the Lowrance active target, and I'm not one to bang on about electronics and all that sort of stuff, but it saved heaps of time. You could cruise up to a pylon and you'd see a school of fish, maybe 15 fish, and you could catch one or you lose one, and then you'd go back to that spot and they'd be gone. But so they'd maybe move 2 or 3 pylons over and then you'd find them again.
So would you not throw a cast unless you saw them on the active target?
No, I was throwing all the time just in case you got them right up underneath the concrete.
0.37 kilos. The next one back 6.24 kilos. How does it feel to put a 3 kilo pantson on the rest of the field?
Yeah. It's. I guess I think Franco sort of towed me up a similar way in the grand final, so it's pretty good. Yeah, happy with that.
And going into the Australian Open, you're the current Australian Open champion. You think you've burnt all your mojo now, or you think you've left some for Sydney and Hawkesbury?
Nah, I think it's all gone.
Any sponsors that you'd like to thank? Because you got a pretty flash jersey here with lots of logos on it.
Mate, heaps of people helped me out. Lowrance, as I said, the active target really saved a lot of time for me on pre-fish. I was cruising around. Samaki, Josh with his rods, he's been supporting me for the last 5 or 6 years, so that's great. I use Suffix line, cranker crabs especially, because that was the only bait I caught him on today. Yep. So, that's about it really. So
awesome, mate. You are a gentle giant and you got the job done this weekend. Get your photo taken here and hang around for an interview. Final round of applause for our champion, Jamie McEwen. Well done, Jamie. And for our audience here and for the live stream audience, that is it for us this afternoon. I'll get the winner, boater and non-boater here's for interviews. And if you missed your prize as a non-boater and want to come and get it now, we've got it in the box here. We'll catch you at Foster. No, actually, we'll catch you at the Australian Open in 2 days' time.